Well, hey everybody out in YouTube world, my family and friends and all my new friends and old friends, and I'm so glad y'all have joined me in the sewing room. You all know that I did the giraffe on the back of the denim jacket, and I did the sea turtle on the sweatshirt, right? I'm in love with this girl's designs, absolutely in love with them. I cannot tell you all how creative you can be and come up with something totally different. I've seen so many people do the very same design of hers, and none of them even come close to looking the same. You take your personality and put it into a design when you do it this way. And one I've been wanting to do, one of the first ones that I bought, the first two I bought were the giraffe and the zebra. Love the giraffe. It is my favorite. Even above my sea turtle, even though I love my sea turtle, is the zebra. Her name is, I believe, Zelda. I had her name right here. Y'all look at my folder. Look at all the designs I've got of hers. I want to do a quilt, and that'll come. It'll be a few months. Maybe we may not even start that before fall, but I want to do a quilt, a rag quilt with y'all, and do these each design. So I've got the flamingo, the dragonfly, the alpaca, the camel, the giraffe, the little bunny rabbit, so cute. The panda bear's adorable. The butterfly, the cow, the sea turtle, the rooster. I mean, we've got them all. She's got so many more that we don't have. Oh, I got an elephant. The alpaca is really cute. He's just his face, but he's got lots of fur that you can make different colors. The dragonfly's kind of small, but I love dragonflies. I just do. And the camel is cute. Look at this little camel. Isn't he cute? I just thought he was precious. So, this is what we're doing today. Zelda the zebra. Right, here we go. I just think she's so cute. And I'll leave that out so we have a few instructions. And as we start making our quilt, if I feel like I need more designs, well, you know what? I'll just go get me 2 or 3 more, depending on how big we want our quilt to be. Let me grab me a drink here. So here's Zelda.
What is that? What is these masks?
Wendy, 12 plates.
3. Are those beans boiling? Okay, we're going to start with our forehead piece. Right here it is. And it goes right here. Okay? It's this main piece right in here. And I want to do it, I think, out of this right here. So, here we go. We're going to kind of cut this out a little bit. And we're going to glue it on right here. Cut this right here. We're going to glue this down. Somebody said to print this on the freezer paper and iron it. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do it. But for me, this works. This right here works, and so, you know. Everybody does what works for them. And right, here's our forehead piece right here. It goes right like that. I'll lay that back there to the side. Now then, we need piece number 1. Goes right in the center of this forehead piece. So we'll do a lighter piece for piece number 1. And right here it is. Actually, I could put it right here and cut this little piece. This is the little piece that was left from one of our quilt blocks the other day. Just a little tiny piece. So let's just put it to use right here. It's not in this jelly roll. That's not where it came from, and it doesn't. But it goes very well with it. So, you know, these are scrappy, so that's what we're doing. We're scrapping it out here. Okay, now then. Let's put a little bit of glue on the back of this. And let's see exactly where does it go. It starts right there. The point goes right there. Just like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue this down. Now for the ears, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go with a dark color, and I've got some black here for the eye and the ears and the nose. Okay, so for that we are going to use these pieces here, and I think for his nose we'll use this piece, and I thought I had that piece right here's his nose. Right here is the nose piece. And I like to use all prints when I do this. You can do all solids. You can do all coordinating fabrics. But I just love the way they come together when you do all your scrappy pieces. And you just kind of just go with it and trust the process of the scraps and see what you come up with. Okay, so here is this piece. Let's see if we can get it on here straight the way it goes. Right like that. Now then, let's see if we can pull that loose. Yeah. Gotta get it out from underneath because we don't want it underneath, do we? Okay. Now then, we need a dark piece for his nostril, a really dark piece. And that's the ears. Let's see. I thought his nostril was right here. Somewhere. These are the ears. The right ear and the right inner ear and the left ear and the left inner ear. Okay? That's where those are. And here's his eye and his nostril. And I'm going to do them out of this little tiny black print. Little tiny black polka dot. Little tiny little black polka dots. Okay. We'll go ahead and add these on there. There's the eye and the nostril. And this goes, let me look at my picture. Goes right like this. Right there. This one's wanting to be stubborn. Stubborn. That you don't really see too good there, do you? We may end up changing this out for something else. I don't know. I'll decide that in a few minutes when we get it all together here. See if I can get this eye pulled off of here. We always put it down there and then see if we can pull it out loose. See if we can take a pin and get it started. It may just be stuck to that paper. I may never get it off. Let's see what I can do here. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. That glue just stuck to that particular piece of fabric. Well, like glue. It did. Coco's down there having a hissy fit about something downstairs. Okay, I think that eye will be just fine out of those polka dots. I think it looks really nice. This one we may have to use a lighter fabric. May have to do it again in a light fabric. Let's do that because that just doesn't show up at all. So we'll do that again here in just a minute out of something else. Yeah, we will. Maybe out of this piece right here. Maybe out of that piece. What did I do with that little tiny nostril? Is that it? That's it. It's just a tiny little piece here. Okay. Now that shows up a little better. And then once we go around it, I think it'll be okay. All right, now then, outer ears and inner ears. We'll do one outer ear out of this and one outer ear. I thought I had another piece. Guess not. We'll do the outer ears out of this and the inner ears out of this, the white. Okay. So I'm just going to cut that across there, and that gives us all that we need. We'll get that right there back out of our way. These are our outer ears. Y'all, this takes a while, but this is so much fun just to cut and color with fabric. That's what we're doing. We're just coloring this zebra with fabric. It's so much fun. Then we come back in here on this and we make a mane, part of his mane up here on the top of his head with embroidery floss at the very end. Now let's go with our inner ears. Our inner ear. That's what makes you dizzy, isn't it? That's what makes you dizzy, is an inner ear. Try not to put too much glue. I just want enough to hold it, but not enough to where I can't get it loose. And I typically would have made the ears two different fabrics, but I didn't have another dark fabric. So we're having to make our ears match. But y'all know nobody's ears actually match. And your hands don't match. Your feet are not exactly the same size. And I did find out you do not want to leave your pieces on your paper for too long, because then it all dries and you can't get it off. Don't ask me how I know that. I learned that part the hard way. Yes, I did. Alright, I don't think y'all want to sit here and watch me do every little piece of this, because y'all can see how I'm doing it. And so I'll be back when I get all these pieces glued down here the way we want them, okay? So I'll be back here after a while. Alrighty, we're on day 2 of our zebra, because I started him late in the day yesterday. So we're on day 2. I've got all these pieces right here all glued down. Okay, this is our main zebra right here. He's all glued down, and I went ahead and cut out some leaves. Just cut out some leaves. Let me turn on my backlight here so y'all can see. All right, now then you can see better. Now then, I just cut out some leaves. See, like that? And they're kind of got some little slits on the sides. Maybe if I put it on a piece of paper, y'all can see it. Now, how's that look? Now you can see that better, can't you? And I just cut out some, they're just kind of like banana leaves, okay? Different sizes, different shapes. Here's another one. Couple more. You can find pictures of leaves online, print them off, cut them out. That's all I did. So these I'm not sure where we're going to put them yet, but this right here we need to stitch around all of our pieces, you know, like we have on our others. And then we'll cut this out because this is our main little zebra right here. And then we'll put our leaves and we'll put him all on our sweatshirt. So for right now, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to blanket stitch around every little piece. All the little pieces, I'm going to blanket stitch, okay? White thread, blanket stitch all the way around. And I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, here's our little zebra. All stitched around. Isn't it cute? She's just precious. Okay, now then, we're going to cut her out. And I'm going to cut a little edge around this because we have to stitch it onto our shirt. So we need some room. And then we've got to add her mane. She gets some up here at the top and then some across her back. Right here's our line. Okay, we've got to add that. And we've got to add our leaves. Y'all, I can't cut and talk at the same time. I'm not that coordinated. Okay. There she is. Here's our leaves. And I'm going to read this right here. To add the mane, it says we take our floss, which I've got all these colors. I don't think I'm going to use the red. She doesn't do hers the way I'm going to do mine, okay? So, because we're going to stitch ours underneath here. And then we'll snip it off, all right? So, these are our pieces. We want to hang on to those. Put those right in here. Give us a place to work here. Because we've got to find where she's going to sit. Alrighty. Oh, she'll be pretty on here. Look how pretty those colors look. Y'all remember, this is something I didn't know I needed till I had it. If y'all remember correctly, these right here. They are in my Amazon storefront. If you would like to pick up some, you certainly can. Alright, let's see. Here's our pen. Going to put a line right there. These will come off. Heat. They're heat erasable. And I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I can. And I've got me a line drawn right across here. That's the top. Okay, this is our center right here. So I'm going to take this big ruler and I'm going to draw me a center line. Coming right straight down. Now then, got that line good. Let's go over this one a little bit better. There we go, and here's this line, and here's this one. These are just kind of lines to show me kind of where we're at on our shirt. Now here's our zebra. We want her to go kind of like this right here. And here's our leaves. Let's see what we can do with these leaves now. We want one to go underneath. And maybe kind of like that. I don't know how we're going to do them yet, you all. It's just kind of something I've been kind of playing with. Put that one kind of like that. We're just kind of laying these on here, laying them around the way we think they look right, okay? This is just a matter of taste, you all a matter of taste. Just something kind of like that. I kind of like that because time we get our mane right here. Have all these colors right in here. And this black goes up here. The black and the white go right up here in this part. So we don't want anything there. And we've got a couple of them underneath and a couple of them over the top. And my glue stick, I had to throw it out because it was empty. Let me grab another one here. So for this, we're going to start gluing these onto our shirt. Just kind of like this right here. Like I said, we're just gluing this stuff right here down. Just this will all wash away. I need to get that right there out. There we go. It's a beautiful day here today. It really is a pretty day. Sun's out. It's kind of getting warmer. Kind of gives us the idea that spring might actually come. That Mother Nature has not forgotten about us, that it's going to get warmer. Alright, now then, to put our mane on here, the way that I'm going to do it, first off, I'm going to put this up here, right up in this top right here. Can y'all see good? Y'all turned around sideways. Right up in here. This is black. And I'm going to take it right like this. And I'm going to wrap it around about 3 fingers. Just several times, just a whole bunch. Uh-oh. Y'all, I pulled it all out, and I shouldn't have, because now I've got it in a knot. It's not good, is it? Oh well, let's just cut this off right here. I think we've got enough. And we're going to put it right under there, just like that. And then we'll cut it, okay? Then we will cut it. I gotta have some more that comes across the front. This has to come down right like this, okay? Right like that. Alright, let's stick us a pin in it, because we can't put a clip in it, can we? Let's look here and see how that looks. I'm trying to look at this picture. Looks like it's got a little bit of white in it. Let's play with this right here just a little bit. Okay, I just cut that off, and I'm just going to kind of mix them up a little bit. Okay, just like this. Somehow I'm not liking that, so we may have to do that part like she says and do it by hand. I don't like to do things by hand. Y'all know that. But we may have to. Alright, now then, for this right here, she's just doing different colors, little bits of different colors. See that? And it's kind of striped down through there. So, you know, I thought we might do that as well with these colors right here that are kind of in this. So it got in, that blue doesn't really go, does it? So we'll take it out. We're not going to use the blue, but we'll use these 6 right here, the white, the yellow, the 2 pinks, the green, and the purple. Purple's not really in it, but it does kind of go. And she's used 1, 2, 3, 6 colors. So, you know, hey, we'll go with that. Let's find this end right here. And there again, I'm going to wrap around on 3 fingers. Just several times. Cut it off and tuck it under here. And it starts right up here at the ear. Okay. Just want to tuck that under there, just like that, because we will cut this off after we get this all sewn on. Okay. Thought I had another color. No. Okay. And we're just going to tuck that in there right like that. Okay, now I think I've got enough white untangled. mercy, we need one more color, you all. I wonder what it could be. I wonder what our color could be. Let's grab out some of this cloth here and see if we've got anything that would go. That's the same color as that one. Orange. No. That green's not too bad. It's a different yellow, but it's a little bit too bright, I think. No, that doesn't go either. I think we'll go with that green right there because it kind of goes with the leaves, because the rest of that just doesn't really go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, yeah, let's do that. That looks good. Alright, now then, I'm going to take this to the machine. I'm going to stitch all the way around this, around our leaves. And as I stitch this, it will sew every bit of this in place. And then I'll come back and trim it off. Okay? That and this up here at the top. This right in here, I'll have to do by hand, I guess. I really don't want to, but I guess I will. Unless some of this I can fold down. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm going to blanket stitch around this and the leaves. And then I'll be back and we'll finish it up. All right, are y'all still with me? That took me a minute to stitch around all that. These leaves were not the easiest, but I love how they turned out. Because they look like something you would find where you find zebras. And you see some of my stitches didn't get caught. That's okay, because we're going to trim all this. We're going to trim it right like this, just with these scissors. It's right up through here. There you go. There's his little mane, or her mane. I think it's a her. I may take it back over there and stitch down across all that real well. This right up here I just straight stitched across that. And so this right here we're going to do the same thing with. We're just going to trim it. And this is black and white I put in here. Could have done it all black and white, couldn't I? Could have, but I didn't. But that's okay, because I like the way this turned out. I do. I really like it. Now then, there it is. You get all these extra strings off of it. Turn it around here so y'all can see it. Can y'all see it good? There it is. It reminds me of that fruit stripe zebra with the chewing gum. Chewing gum fruit stripes. That's what this reminds me of. And you could do it like the fruit stripe zebra with all the different colors. And add blues and whatever. But I just thought that jelly roll would make another really cute shirt. I love the colors of it. And I like it on this dark gray. Colors just kind of pop off of this gray. So, there it is. There's our shirt. This one will go in my collection downstairs in the closet. We've got some more shirts to do, but I don't know if we'll get to them soon or not, we're going to do some quilts. We're going to do some other projects in the sewing room, so y'all stay tuned for all of that. We're also going to do some cooking. So we're just busy little bees around here. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. That way, if I change my name, which I'm thinking about doing, it may not be a big change. It may just be back to Lynne the Crafty Cook, or Lynne the Sewing Cook, or something, or In the Home with Lynne, or Join Me in My Home, or who knows. But I am thinking about it, because we're not just in the kitchen anymore. We're in the sewing room, and who knows, we may be outside. We may take a trip. I don't know what we're going to do. This channel is just for everyday work around here and play around here, and you just get to join in my life a little bit and see what all's going on. But I do love to sew. I do like to cook. I love to cook. I would rather sew than cook. I think we cook because we have to a lot of times, and it's not necessarily what we choose to do. A lot of times I enjoy cooking, just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. So, but I always enjoy sewing, always. So there's our shirt. I'll hold it up like this so y'all can see it. Y'all can see it really well now, can't you? There we go. Now y'all can see. I think she turned out adorable. Her name is Zelda. Or we can name her something else. I used to know a lady named Zolly. So we can name her Zolly Zebra. We could. She was a friend of my mother's. And I worked with her, and Mother worked with her, and that's actually where we met. So, there's our shirt. Another shirt. And that's going to be all for this one. You all remember, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.